Hello viewers and welcome to today's episode of MarketSquare on Veegil TV. That show that takes you into the markets to give you updates and stories that will interest you. While the country grapples with rising inflation with very high cost of living, the question of survival is recurrent on the lips of many. Any hopes in sight? I am Francis Ogo and thanks for staying with me. Welcome back and thanks for joining the program. Let's have a look at the stories for today. NAFDAQ hits hard on fake products manufacturers in the country. CBN introduces non-resident Nigerian accounts to boost diaspora investment. And power grid collapses, limiting business owners in the country. Let's go straight to the story. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAQ, recently beefed up its efforts towards clamping down on fake products in the country. This happened in the second half of 2024. This move resulted in the seizure and destruction of goods worth 20 billion naira between July and December across the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. Reactions from the public showed a sigh of relief as renewed concern had trailed the huge threat arising from consumption of fake and substandard products. Reports from NAFDAQ say the areas overwhelmed by these criminal engagements are Lagos, Aba, Port Harcourt, Ibadan, Nasarawa, Kaduna, and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Products counterfeited include, but are not limited to, medicines, spirits, wines, rice, powdered milk, yogurt, vegetable oil, noodles, bottled water, and carbonated drinks. The agency said fake products worth 11 billion naira were destroyed in Ibadan in December. These products were expired, unregistered, or counterfeited. In Nasarawa, a factory that packaged 1,600 bags of fake rice worth over 5 billion naira was destroyed, just as the agency shut down 150 shops at Eziuku Aba Market in Abia State and uncovered large-scale counterfeited alcoholic drinks alongside revalidated food items valued at more than 5 billion naira. In Lagos, NAFDAQ also busted counterfeit alcohol packaging centers and seized items worth 2 billion naira at the Lagos Trade Fair Complex. Recall that the war against counterfeits, which had become a perennial pandemic of sorts, was taken to the next level by its former Director General, the late Professor Dora Akunyili, and gained global applause. It's even more painful to note that because of the low purchasing power of the teeming populace, the fake products are selling faster than the original ones, with their manufacturers smiling to the bank. And on our next story, effective from 1st of January, eligible non-resident Nigerians can open 2 specialized accounts, the non-resident Nigerian ordinary account and the non-resident Nigerian investment account. The central bank made this known recently in a circular signed by its acting director of Trade and Exchange Department, W.J. Kanya. According to the circular, the initiative is aimed at fostering greater economic participation by Nigerians in diaspora, while enabling them to manage funds and invest in Nigeria with ease. The NRNOA allows non-resident Nigerians to remit foreign earnings to Nigeria and manage their finances in both foreign and local currencies. On the other hand, the account is designed to facilitate investments in Nigerian assets using foreign currency or the naira. The circular reads, and I quote, "The NRNOA enables non-resident Nigerians to remit their foreign earnings to Nigeria and manage funds in both foreign and local currencies, while the NRNIA enables non-resident Nigerians to invest in assets in Nigeria in either foreign currency or local currency. Account holders may maintain both a foreign currency account and or a local currency naira account to facilitate transactions and participate in diverse investment opportunities." This implies that through the account, diaspora Nigerians can invest in a range of financial instruments, including government securities, equities, and Nigeria's diaspora bond, with a focus on enhancing their contribution to the nation's socio-economic development. Further details say the accounts will provide a direct, secure channel for managing funds, reducing reliance on intermediaries, and promoting transparency in financial transactions. The CBN stated that these accounts offer significant benefits, including improved access to the Nigerian economy, increased diaspora contributions, and streamlined processes for fulfilling local commitments such as education and healthcare expenses. This seems like an easy way of owning stakes in the nation's investment sector while still resident abroad. Many would, however, argue that the devalued state of the naira will likely be an impediment on interest. Finally, on our program today, we will take you into the challenges of power grid collapse. This song has been recurrent on the lips of many, with several people saying, "Is there any hope in sight?" This unannounced power collapse, which usually comes with unpredictable time for restoration, has affected businesses even as the nation already battles insufficient power and huge bills. Let's look at this report from Veegil TV's Olaitan Adebayo.
Nigeria faced a major crisis as the national power grid collapsed multiple times, leaving millions without electricity and raising serious concerns about the country's energy future. But the repeated grid collapses have only made things worse. It all began on Sunday, February 4th, when the national grid collapsed for the first time. Many areas went without power for hours and distribution companies struggled to restore power. Just 2 months later, on Thursday, March 28th, the grid collapsed again. This time, some areas had power restored within 24 hours, but many regions faced a longer outage.
So sometimes they used to give us lights. During the December, the lights not good at all. So we are just managing. Sometimes I'll use charcoal, electric generator. But for now, so that the electricity.
A máa ń lo iná náà kò tú sí, especially irú ọ̀dọ̀ Ogun State tí wọ́n ń bá yìí kò síná, so à ń láti get generator tí à ń lò fún láti má delay iṣẹ́ wa.
At times I used to go and buy block to cool my drinks and my pure water so that it could. At times I used to run there. It will not even cold. Now ice block, I will give my children money to go and buy block for me so that I will use to cool my drinks.
However, the timeline of collapses this year has underscored the critical need for action to prevent future disruption.
Thanks, Olaitan, for that report. My advice is that small businesses should look for alternative power supply like solar to run their businesses, even though there are limits to what they can carry. We hope the situation improves anytime soon. And this is where we draw the curtain on today's episode. Thank you for your likes, shares, and comments on our social media handles. I remain your host, Francis Ogo. Enjoy your day and see you in our next episode. Bye.